Hey guys, I'm going to do a live. This is a Google My Business audit. Google My Business audit. Again, it's going to be a Google My Business audit. So, lady wanted me to audit this GMB for her. Her main question is there anything she can do without putting the word gallery in the actual GMB to get it ranked? So, let's go through her GMB and show you some things that can be done and different things. So first off, yes, she is right. Her title has nothing to do with her business. So this is Modus Photography. It doesn't tell me nothing about an art gallery. But her category is correct, and it's an art gallery. But here's another thing she also has going on. You have photographer and photography studio and portrait studio all in here, none of which has anything to do with, if you will, art gallery. So if I went to Plepper and I was to actually look at, if you will, the art gallery, and let's look at what other categories go with art gallery. Yes, you may do photography there. Yes, that may be the case. But when I think of an art gallery, all right, I'm not going to be thinking of a place I do photography. You know, I'm going to mainly be thinking about these things right here: tourist attraction, artist, picture frame shop, art center, art studio, okay, art museum. You want to choose 3 to 4 subcategories, and that's it. No more. None of which are photographer. You notice that. None of which is photography. Okay, we go through this entire thing, list right here, and photographer is listed at, where are we at? Like 1.3%, 1.2%. So that term, these terms right here, don't even go with the term art gallery or your main category, right? And if you're wanting to be ranked for the term art gallery, let's go to the website. This ain't even just a GMB audit. Let's do the full blown. Let's go to the website as well. So another thing, so that, you know, we've already covered. We can cover your reviews. You need to be liking the reviews as you're doing them, using the terms art gallery and your location in your review responses, which you're not. You're using very generic responses. You know, it's just thank you so much for the review. Hoping the modeling photo worked out. Okay. Not a whole lot. You could use conversion AI to do most of these responses. For example, if I took, let's just give you an example. Let's grab this one, right? And we go over to conversion AI, and I'm like, I don't know what to write. Her in specific, this response was, thanks so much for the review. Hoping modeling photos worked out. Love working with you guys. Now, let's say I took that into Jarvis instead of that response and gave a more thoughtful response, which had been, let's say, it's called Review Responder inside of Conversion AI. If you don't have the link, let me know and I will send it to you. But let's say this is Modus Photography, right? Modus Photography. And let's say the name of the reviewer is Sophia. So we go Sophia. And it's a 5-star. We want it to be professional. Here's the customer's review. We copy and paste it in there. You know, we're not doing nothing crazy. Just copy it and paste it. And we hit generate content. And Conversion AI is going to respond with a more thoughtful and longer at that response than just a generic one. Thank you for your kind words, Sophia. I'm so pleased to hear that my approach and personality came through in the photos. It's always my goal to create a connection between myself and the subject or person being photographed. I do have some international work on my plate coming up, but we'll be back in Boston soon. If there's anything we help you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you for taking time to review Modus Photography, Sophia. I'm so glad that you've been able to experience our work firsthand, see how we go above and beyond all aspects of photography. We're a team of photographers, and just much longer, much more detailed response, okay? So I would always say use Jarvis on those, and you can get much better review responses, right? And then let's go into your posts. Your posts, you're doing the name, address, phone number, but you're not, it's not consistent. Here you did it, here you didn't, here you didn't, here you did not, here you did not. You're putting hashtags in your GMB, which is a waste of time. You're tagging on Instagram in here. That's a waste of time. Emojis are kind of cool when you do those. You're putting your name, address, phone number in this one. What you always want to do is refer back, or what I call GMB stacking, refer back to the previous post. You put see our previous post, and then you get the share link from the previous post right here, and then post that inside of your posts. Also, on your posts, you need to be posting 5 days a week at minimum. With a gallery like this, I might even say 7, because you're going to be open up on the weekends. All right. And then in your description, we can go into that and look at your description and see how optimized is that as well. What's your business description look like on Google My Business? If I come here, also I notice, okay, you do have some products. For example, in your products, you can write 750 words. I believe 1,000, almost 1,000 words, right? Then besides that, do you have Q&As in here? You have 5, but you should be putting at least 10. You should be thumbing them all up, which you're not. Then on top of that, you need to be doing at least 10 a month is what I would tell you to do. You need more review responses. Then more Q&As, of course. Then your business description is pretty good. So, but it's the key word you're using is you're a photography studio. It says Modus Photography Studio is an art gallery in Grayton Beach, but I would have changed some things and made this Modus Art Studio or Art Gallery, right? But then you say it's an art gallery, but then if I go to your posts and stuff and I look at your actual posts, like here, how is your art done? We transfer photography, but not one word about an art gallery. Let's look at the next one. Not one word about art gallery. Let's look at the next one. Not one word about art gallery. Not one word about art gallery. You're saying gallery, but not art gallery. That's the best one you've had so far, but let's choose this one. Modus Art Gallery, then you forgot the space here, so that doesn't even look like the word. It's Modus Art Galleries, so you need to fix that. Got to be careful with some of these things, okay? So that's just that part. Then if I go to the actual website and we're trying to rank for art gallery, your header, your main header here just says the gallery. Doesn't tell me anything. You're not using the term art gallery in your main text that I'm seeing as soon as I come to the website. Okay. There's many things you need to change when it comes to your website. When I first get here, there's no header here. Doesn't say H1. There's no H1 telling me you're an art gallery. There's a ton of this stuff that you should do. I mean, if you really wanted to get into this, for example, if I look at all your words on your home page, I can't even right click on this because you got the protector or whatever, likely. Yep. So, but I could tell you just looking at it, you probably have 500 words, if that. You need about 1,500. You need more, you need a lot of work in regards to on-page SEO for your website and your GMB audit. You don't have your name, address, phone number on the header of the website. It looks like it's built more as a shopping cart type of a website. You don't have your GMB in your footer. You do have your address in your footer, but that's it. And then if I go to, let's say, contact us, if you have a contact us page, you do not. Okay, you need to have a contact us page that should have your, if you go here, maybe we'll find one. There we go. It's underneath all that just to find you. And there you have the GMB, but you need to make it much easier for people to find you. The way this is laid out, if I wanted to find you, it'd almost be virtually impossible. So, I mean, that's ultimately what I do. It's a nice looking site, it's beautiful, but you have a lot of work. If I ran an audit on this, just as far as, if you will, on-page technical SEO issues, those are some issues you definitely need to fix, and that's that one. If anybody has any questions or wants me to do an audit for them regarding their GMB or their SEO website, just let me know and I'll do that for you. Great as always, guys, and y'all be blessed.